today I'm going to be showing my Cards Against Humanity first expansion pack. So I have done this before where I'm going to turn over a random black card and some random answers and just see what comes out. They've been shuffled, I don't know what's here. Included in here are some of our custom cards that we've done for the ones that came with this expansion. So let's go straight into it. The hills are alive with a plunger to the face. The hills are alive with the ooze. The hills are alive with panty raids. Don't make me hipsters. Don't make me quiche. I love quiche. Don't make me getting in her pants politely. What's the gift that keeps on giving? Gladiatorial combat. Ripping into a man's chest and pulling out his still beating heart. Not sure about that one. Oh, and this one seems it desperately wanted to be out. Being a busy adult with many important things to do. No. In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of Santa Claus, the sounds of revenge fucking, or the sounds of genetically engineered super soldiers. In a pinch, blank can be a suitable substitute for blank. So in a pinch, Jean-Claude Van Damme in slow motion can be a suitable substitute for being a dinosaur. In a pinch, my machete can be a suitable substitute for overpowering your father. Dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of a smiling black man, a Latina businesswoman and a cool Asian and some whites has denied your request for a passionate Latino lover. Dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of literally eating shit has denied your request for savagely beating a mascot. In the distant future, historians will agree that blank marks the beginning of America's decline. A web of lies mark the beginning of America's decline, or a low standard of living mark the beginning of America's decline, or a nuanced critique mark the beginning of America's decline. I learned the hard way that you can't cheer up a grieving friend with quivering jowls. You can't cheer up a grieving friend with medieval times dinner and tournament. And I learned the hard way, you can't cheer up a grieving friend with mad hacky sack skills. When I pooped, what came out of my butt? Zeus's sexual appetites? 1,000 Slim Jims? Sexy Siamese twins? Oh dear. An international tribunal has found blank guilty of blank. So an international tribunal has found making the penises kiss guilty of syphilitic insanity. Has found Neil Patrick Harris guilty of just the tip. Could have been better, yeah. The socialist governments of Scandinavia have declared that access to blank is a basic human right. So access to the economy is a basic human right. Access to sudden poop explosion disease is a basic human right. Or ominous background music is a basic human right. The The CIA now interrogates enemy agents by repeatedly subjecting them to beating your wives. Repeatedly subjecting them to Phil Collins. And repeatedly subjecting them to Kelly Brook's boobs. It's not such a bad one, that. I don't think they mind. Oh no. Okay. Michael Bay's new 3-hour action epic pits blank against blank. So pits swinging a dead cat against the danger zone. Or his 3-hour action epic pits sardines against the forearms of Vishnu. Do one more. Pits carnies against mum. In Rome, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to white guilt at eating Ethiopian food. Devoted to a shiny beacon of hope in these trying times. Oh, isn't that lovely? Or a secret room devoted to having a penis. Science will never explain levelling up. Science will never explain the shambling corpse of Larry King. Science will never explain Ryan Gosling riding in on a white horse. In its new tourism campaign, Detroit proudly proclaims that it has finally eliminated clams. Always been a problem, apparently. It's finally eliminated eating an albino. Oh, it's finally eliminated apologising. When all else fails, I can always masturbate to the harsh light of day. I can always masturbate to Stockholm Syndrome. Or I can always masturbate to tripping balls. Next season, on Man vs Wild, Bear Grylls must survive in the depths of the Amazon with only blank and his wits. So, in the depths of the Amazon with only scrotum tickling and his wits. With only shaft and his wits. Or with only statistically validated stereotypes and his wits. What brought the orgy to a grinding halt? A crappy little hand. Dorito breath. Insatiable bloodlust. Or the hiccups. I walked into a public toilet and there was suicidal thoughts. And there was deflowering the princess. There was historical revisionism, and there was fabricating statistics. Seems to be running out of black cards, so I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for sexual humiliation. If it hadn't been for Jafar. If it hadn't been for coughing into a vagina. If it hadn't been for nubile slave boys. What has been like making life difficult at the nudist colony? A big black dick. Enormous Scandinavian women. Moral ambiguity. Or a beached whale. Okay, so I've got one black card left and all these white ones. So let's pick some random ones out to do again as well after this. So my plan for world domination begins with George Clooney's Musk, getting abducted by Peter Pan, a bloody pacifier, or Bosnian chicken farmers. Okay, so here's a random one that we had earlier. The Hills Are Alive with 24-hour media coverage. In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of Gandalf. He raps over the sounds of a rival dojo, the sounds of the gulags, or the sounds of words, words, words. Okay, so that is all of the ones. We say all of them. There will be some cards that we threw away because we didn't understand them or hated them. There will also be some that are still in the bigger, blacker box because we did have to sort them all out after they were all mixed together. But I'm pretty confident that most of expansion pack 1 was there. And next time, quite predictably, I'll be doing expansion pack 2. So take care and I'll see you next time.